All right, I think I can answer kind of the first two questions one and the same. I don't think I would print the report or steal the trash bags either way. I was always taught when I was a kid that character is what you do when nobody's looking, so that would probably be something that I wouldn't do, regardless of how long I've been there. The only way I would do that stuff is if I asked for it before I actually did it. As far as stealing time, I don't think I would intentionally steal time. I can't say that I haven't done that necessarily with, like, on purpose. I haven't done it on purpose, but I think I could say it's happened a time or two. As far as who would be hurt by it, I think the company would be hurt by all of it, but it wouldn't hurt anybody personally. But I think that kind of depends on who exactly owns the company. Like for smaller businesses, it may hurt more than bigger businesses and corporate businesses and stuff like that. So I think that really depends on all of that. So if everybody else was doing it, I think that would come into place when it's like if you ask for it, I think that's one thing. Like if everybody else is doing it and it's allowed, then like, okay, that's fine. Then I may do some of that stuff. But if everybody else is doing it without asking, like, I don't know, I still don't think I would do it just because of like that's your character. So for the reference for a friend, I'm an honest person, so if I don't think they're fit for the job, like I'm not going to do it, even if it helps them in the long run. I think if they're not a good fit for it, then I wouldn't give them a reference for the simple fact that it may end up hurting them in the long run anyway. So it would kind of be a waste of time for them to have a job that they're not fit for. So I think that's kind of where I would come from that. Where did I question my actions? So when I was in undergrad, I was president of my sorority, and I had to follow the rules and guidelines set out by our sorority. And sometimes I didn't necessarily agree with them, which was kind of difficult at times, just because like there are kind of things that I am a person and like I understand why people do things the way they do, but I had to follow the bylaws and all of that stuff, so I didn't really have much of an option. So I had to follow them and do like what our rules and bylaws said, which was difficult at times just because I do understand that things come up and stuff like that. So that was kind of where I questioned my actions, but I was following what I was supposed to do, but it wasn't necessarily what I wanted to do.